Hi, my name is Nolani Gonzalez, and for this presentation, I chose the first movie ever made of the storyline of Shrek. It was directed by Vicky Jensen and Andrew Empton and was released in the year of 2001. Shrek is an ogre who is living in a world of angry and discriminating humans, and including fairy tale characters, not accepting who he is and making assumptions that he is a harmful creature. In reality, Shrek only wants peace and comfort on his own in his swamp, and is willing to fight for the peace he knows he deserves. Donkey is a talking animal who loves to make friends and is very true to himself. Comes off as an animal who enjoys attention and others' company. Donkey grew up not understanding why no one ever gave him attention. Now he loves to give others attention and is very protective as well. He values friendships. He sees that as his only priority in life to have friends there for him and him there for his friends. Values loyalty, having non-breakable trust, always helping out. For example, he went on a whole journey with Shrek and volunteered, showing he'll always be there to help out. Fiona is more to herself and doesn't trust others easily. She is rescued by Shrek from a tower she was trapped in. She believes to follow the rules in order to be a normal princess by finding her true love. She doesn't open up to others due to being under a curse that transforms her into an ogre after every sunset. Princess Fiona shows how she values people's true intentions. She doesn't like the fake love or the bad influences others in the movie had. She valued how Shrek and Donkey were there on her journey for her to marry her true love she hasn't met yet, but realized she valued more of one's heart than the materialism or power others had. Farquaad is an egoistic ruler of Duloc, whose most concern in the movie is looking for a princess to marry, in particular Princess Fiona, in order to become King of Duloc, having a huge disagreement for fairy tales having freedom, to which is why he makes a deal with Shrek. Lord Farquaad's values are nothing to do with the other characters in the storyline. Lord Farquaad's values are more about wanting to make himself look great and only focused on himself. Having tournaments and musical shows to get more of the kingdom to know him and give him the attention he desired. Good versus evil is an archetype that represents Shrek and Donkey versus the dragon. The dragon doesn't allow Shrek and Donkey to take Fiona as they come to barriers with fire and the castle breaking down. Shrek and Donkey versus the Lord Farquaad shows how Shrek has good intentions with Fiona, and Lord Farquaad only using Fiona and discriminates her when he finds out she's an ogre. Swamp was a part of the wasteland, a place of not much life due to everyone having a fear of Shrek living there. The land showed it's lonely and quiet. Only type of light is the sunlight, reflecting how it can be a dark, mysterious, but in reality it's Shrek living in his own peaceful world. The hero in the movie is Shrek. The protagonist that leaves his home in order to make a deal in return gets peace. He saves Princess Fiona, gains friendship with Donkey, won freedom for the fairy tales, and lastly got married to Fiona, finding his true love. It shows how he went on this journey for himself, but instead pleased everyone else and gained people's trust. Criticism is really shown in the movie how characters show their true self. Fiona was deeply scared of criticism and what others would say about her. When Lord Farquaad was going to marry Fiona as a human, his intentions were more positive. He saw how Fiona changed as an ogre and demanded the guards take her away, showing how the interactions change after seeing someone's appearance change. This movie is surrounded about people's and fairy tales appearance. It shows how most characters are quick to judge and not seeing how their heart is, which was how Shrek's, which was pure and good intention. Not listening to anyone else and following what your heart wants, Both Fiona and Shrek wanted to be together, but were afraid from how they looked to even being accepted until at the very end they followed what their heart desired. Seeing the movie Shrek, I saw some of his experiences that I have dealt with as well. Shrek struggled being able to trust others and is more comfortable with the idea of doing tasks on his own. I can relate to doing that due to always wanting to do assignments or projects my whole life on my own because it was easier, as well as accepting yourself for who you are and understanding not everyone will accept you, which is totally fine. Impact in the movie is definitely loneliness, isolation, and sadness. The three main characters, Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona, have struggled with these emotions' impacts. Not having anyone to rely on when they were all introduced in the movie, they had nobody, just themselves, and were all not truly satisfied with their life and desired more. I definitely do recommend this movie due to having a sincere message. Every scene there is always a deeper meaning to it, and a lesson in the first place towards the audience. Being for kids of the age of 6 and up shows how they want to construct positivity and acceptance from kids to adults, thinking about society and ways to help construct it back up. Great entertaining movie that keeps the audience watching without wanting to miss out any of the scenes, having lessons, comedy, and very well narrative that engages the audience to see the details and amazing animation in the movie, taking in a journey in the movie that all connects the themes in the fairy tale. Issues that really stood out were the self-esteem, Shrek and Fiona, obedience, Shrek going on the quest to saving Fiona, and mere exposure from Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona not getting along to loving each other, bringing light to the struggles of the world and what many relate to, in order to help ease, showed how the characters overcome self-esteem, which is the main point of the movie, and succeeded in showing anyone should accept themselves for who they are. This is the end of the presentation, and these are the citations. Thank you.